this is Katie. Why aren't high ponytails a thing anymore? Like, can I wear my hair like this now? I look like a little baby. How come baby fashion, baby hair trends are different than adult hair trends? Babies could do this and be like, oh, it's so cute, but I can't? Nope. Breaking the mold, breaking the barrier, breaking something, breaking hearts. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So quite a few of you have asked me over the past few months about how to stay warm in your car when it's cold outside. And since it's almost winter time, I wanted to answer that question for you. Okay? I'm in a weird mood today, apparently. Okay, so let's talk about how to stay warm in your car, whether you're traveling or sleeping in your car or living in your car or sitting in your car at a red light. Let's just talk about it, okay? Okay, ready, go. So my first tip on how to stay warm is to get a lot of blankets. Now you might be like, duh, Katie, but there are two different types of blankets that I would really recommend, one of which I have never tried, but just go with me. So you know how there are like electric blankets for the house that you can plug in and then it makes you warm? They have them for the car too, that you plug into your cigarette lighter. So I assume that you can just buy this blanket, plug it in, and then like you might have to turn your car on for the blanket to work. I guess some people have cars where like the battery works when your car's not plugged in. I don't. When your car's not plugged in, Katie! Some lady is just looking at me right now. I guess you either plug it in and turn your car on and let it heat up, or if you have a car where the battery works when your car's not turned on, I guess you can just plug it in and then keep yourself warm. The thing about those is to remember to unplug it before you go to sleep, because you'll drain your battery and also your skin will probably peel off. You will get too hot. Don't do that. The next type of blanket, which, I don't have it in my car, but I've shown it to you guys in another one of my videos. I think it was like my September favorites or August favorites. August favorites, I think. I don't know. It doesn't matter. What I'm talking about is a 0 degree sleeping bag. I have one from Carney brand, and it's the Cosmic Synthetic 0 degree bag. They are like $100, but if you like to camp, I mean, it's a sleeping bag, so if you like to camp, it's worth it because then you use it and then you also camp with it. But you can get a cheaper 0 degree bag. So the idea of these sleeping bags is they're mummy style, which means they're like slim. What is this hair doing? Get out of here. They're slim and they stay close to your body, so they keep you warm. And then also the material keeps you warm, obviously, like the blanket part. But when I was cold in my car a few months ago, I just opened it up and threw it on top of me, and it really kept me warm. So 0 degree bag. Seriously, words! I'm not doing this on purpose. My words are just not working. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? No. Wow, proud of me. Also, I need to whiten my teeth really bad. I'm getting off topic. So 0 degree bag, electric blanket, and then my next tip is kind of obvious, but wear socks and gloves and a scarf. Don't choke yourself, but a scarf and a hat to bed. Hats are really important. I think people mostly would be like, oh yeah, I'll wear socks to bed, I'm cold. But make sure you have gloves and hats on, because it's like when you're going outside in the winter, like those things keep you warm. They keep the heat in all the parts of your body. Oh, and so with the socks thing, like you should wear socks, right? But they have like thermal insulated socks that are supposed to keep your feet super warm. I've seen them at TJ Maxx and stuff for like $10. So go invest in some of those. And maybe, do they have like thermal hats? They have thermal gloves. Just buy all the thermal stuff you possibly can to keep the heat inside of your body. What is my hand doing? So the next thing, do I have any of these in the car? Yes. This is too close to my face. I'm sorry. So my next tip would be to get some kind of hand warmer. I don't know this brand from Bob. Why is that a saying? Because does Bob have a brand of these? I don't know. But they basically keep you really warm, whether you kind of hold them or put them inside one of your gloves or put them in your socks or whatever. Except I think that they tell you to not put it on your skin. Oh yeah, no, do not apply directly to your skin, so don't do that. But if you have like 2 pairs of socks, put a pair of socks on, put one of these in, and then put another pair of socks on. Same with gloves. Keeps your hands warm, keeps your feet warm. I guess you could put it in other places, but they're easy. They're only like $2 or something, so if you're sleeping in your car for a long time, this might get expensive, but if it's just like one really, really cold night and you need something extra, get one of these, like $2 or $3 from, I don't know what stores, because I don't even know why I have so many of these. I don't know where they came from, but I have a few of them. But basically you just like open it up and shake it or something, and then it gets hot. I don't know. Either way, they do work. I have used them and they really do work. So that. The next tip that I have, I forget. The next tip that I have, which I actually think I spoke about in my How to Sleep in Your Car video like 2.5 years ago, is just put the heat on for a little bit. Like if you wake up and you're really cold, put the heat on. Just do it, but then make sure that you do not fall asleep with the heat on, because then your battery will die or you'll get hot or something. I feel like something bad would happen. I feel like your car might blow up. I still don't have lipstick on my teeth. This is like the best day of my life. My last tip is the most important tip. Guys, don't sleep in your car in the cold. Either drive south, like if you don't have a job and you're kind of a nomad, drive south. Stay in the south for a few months. Go to Arizona. Don't actually. Arizona's kind of a boring state. Go to like southern Mississippi. That sounds boring too. Go to Georgia or South Carolina. I don't know why I've been doing this for a while. Go to Texas. Go to Southern California. Go to Orlando and hang out with Mickey Mouse all the time, and then go sleep in your car. Okay? If you have a job, it's a little bit different. I know. You don't have to yell at me in the comments and say, Katie, you don't know my life. You don't have to say that. I get it. But just hopefully you will be able to save up enough money to get an apartment before it gets really, really, really cold. Or maybe you can stay at your parents' house even if you don't really like them very much. Or maybe you can stay with a sibling or a friend or even a coworker or something. But I just really recommend not staying in your car in the cold for very long. You won't sleep well. You'll get sick. I just don't think it's a good idea. I really don't. And I care about all of you guys in there. I really, really don't want you guys to be miserable, and sleeping in your car for an extended period of time in the cold, I think would make you miserable. But if you have to do it, or if you live in a warm place but sometimes it gets cold, my other, 4 suggestions work. Wear a lot of clothes, get a heated blanket or a 0-degree bag, get these little heat packy things that I can't reach, get one of these things, and put the heat on a little bit, but then make sure that you shut it off before you go back to sleep, and then that's it. And then just do those things. And I have really no other advice, because I have really never slept in my car in the cold for an extended period of time. I think I've actually only done it combined maybe 7 or 8 times. I would do anything in my power to not sleep in my car in the winter. I just would. I just don't like it. I'm not good at it. I'm not good in the cold or in the heat, really. I'm good when it's like 60 out. That's it. That's my, I don't know, whatever. Who cares? What am I saying anymore? I don't know. I think I'm done. Did I say enough? Did I offend all of you? I hope not. I care about your well-being, and I just want you guys to be comfortable and be happy, and staying in your car for a long time in the winter is just not going to result in you being comfortable and happy. So I hope that you guys either can bear it and can live in the winter because you love the cold and you're good with just a few blankets, cool. Or if not, I hope that you find a place to stay that's a little bit warmer, whether it be Florida or your parents' house. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I put out videos every Tuesday and Friday. I love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.